Thank you so much for joining us. It's time now for a segment we do every Friday called the Night Sky Guy. And joining us on the line is our Night Sky Guy. Andrew Pazeka is joining us from Montreal. How are you this morning?
Very good, Emily. Good morning.
Good morning. Now, a lot of places this weekend, hopefully, fingers crossed, are going to be seeing clear skies. What do you have for us?
Well, the story this week actually started probably yesterday. If you had clear skies, I know I've got some emails about this in my mailbox this morning about people looking towards the southwestern skies at the evening at sunset. Already last night on Thursday night, what people have seen, and it culminates actually tonight, is a pairing of two celestial objects, very, very bright, the brightest ones in the sky, and that's Venus and the moon. Now, we get this, it's not the rarest events, but it's probably one of the most prettiest of events. And so we have our charts here set up, what was in the sky last night and what's going to be on tonight. And you can see that the moon basically just snuggles up right up next to Venus, and it switches its position. So if you saw it last night, you would have seen the moon below Venus, and then tonight it will have moved above Venus. And it's a beautiful crescent. And what's interesting is you have these two bright objects, but yet they're so different in distance. I mean, the moon is about 400,000 kilometers from Earth, and Venus is a whopping 80 million kilometers away. So you get these two objects that are just really close up. They just apparently look like they're close.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And then on Tuesday, get this, the moon will have kept moving in the sky. You'll see the moon sort of in the southern sky, again in the evening or just after supper time. But if you look closely, you'll see just to the left of the moon this fuzzy object. If you have a pair of binoculars, take a look at that fuzzy object. It's actually a star cluster, a clustering of 7 very, very close-up stars, and they're young. And they're called the Pleiades star cluster or the Seven Sisters. And this is a good chance for people to find this cluster because the moon is going to park itself right next to it.
Oh, so it'll be a good landmark to kind of be able to search for it. Oh, I see. Okay, now the cosmic quiz. It's kind of close to my heart because you know I like heat. You know I like temperatures warm. But tell the viewers what we have today, and we'll see how I'm feeling about the answer.
I think it's the appropriate time for this. The question is, and we talked about Venus, what is the temperature on Venus? Could it be A, a minus 167 Celsius, or how about plus 267 Celsius, or 467 Celsius?
Okay, that might be a little hot even for me. It might be a little warm. Make sure you stay tuned because we're going to have that answer coming up. But in terms of space news, we're talking about some wild weather, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. I saw this news and I said, this is something, folks at Weather Network are going to really like because, it's amazing. We're talking about a planet that has really wild weather. NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope, this is an infrared telescope, cousin of Hubble, has observed a planet that heats up to red-hot temperatures in just a matter of hours, and then it quickly cools back down. So you've got this wild roller coaster of temperatures. And this planet, it's far away. I mean, it orbits a star that's 190 light years from Earth.
Wow.
And it orbits much closer than even Mercury in our own solar system. So that's partly the reason why it gets so hot. And in fact, if you want to talk about temperatures, it goes almost 2,000 degrees. That's how hot it gets in this planet. So
okay.
I don't know if you want to go there, but this is a really interesting planet. We've never seen something that has wild temperatures like this, and we're talking about a planet that's in and around another star.
No way. That's way too hot for me, even for me. Okay, quickly, Andrew, we've just got a few seconds left. In terms of the cosmic quiz, what's our answer today?
The answer, Venus's temperature is plus 467. Answer C.
Okay, again, like I said, way, way, way too hot. But I couldn't handle minus 167 either. Thanks again, Andrew. You've been wonderful. If you want any more information on what we talked about today, all you have to do is head to his website.